Hello and good day, this is Healing29 back again for some DC reviews, and in these DC reviews I'm covering The Flash issue 15, followed by Justice League Unlimited, Simon Spurrier on one and Mark Waid on the other. I'll now get things ready and organised for the first one that I'll be covering. So starting off with first things first, we are on Flash issue 15 by Simon Spurrier. And does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In essence it does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the area of the internal art and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we in the last issue, Irie had found out that her dad was working at the Watchtower, and now she's sort of like working out what has happened with her dad, Wally West, whilst he's also on the other planet as well. And we get to see some of the events that are taking place whilst he's looking after Earth. As we start to move towards the middle of the story, we do catch up with the West family whilst they're on the planet, as they were seeking to capture another villain, and we get to see Irie West along with Jay, as well as they take on some of the elements that are happening in this place. And last but not least, towards the end, to which things prepare to set us up for what's going to be occurring in the next issue. For the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the area of the story. So first things first, did we end up getting anything in relation to comic book reference? No, we didn't, though it probably wouldn't hurt to include it in the story. Next is the area of time, to which we have 15.5 seconds later. It's nice to finally see this stuff being included a little bit more in the character of the Flash. Especially the area of time. Next we have the location being the Watchtower, and also on Earth, and where the West family was. The cast of characters consisting of, say, members of the Justice League. We had Mr. Terrific, Superman, Martian Manhunter, of course Wally West, Flash, Jay and Irie West, Wade, and of course someone else. For the overall story rating, I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move into Justice League Unlimited, issue 1. So, first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside of the story? In some essence it does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the area of the internal art and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we get to see where the members of Justice League Unlimited are going around the world. We start off with Superman in the area of South Africa, along with his team and some of the villains and that they're taking on. We start to move towards the middle of the story, to which we end up going to Costa Rica with Batman and of course Blue Beetle and the members of his Justice League team. So we're seeing the groups going into certain units, and of course there'll probably be a bit of crossover with some of them, which I think is really good because it's showing that everything is now everything that is now happening is occurring through Justice League headquarters. And last but not least, we have the character known as Airwaves, who is seeking to kill them all. So that's going to be interesting how that story plot is going to work out. For the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the area of the story. First things first, did we get anything in relation to comic book wise? Sure enough we did, to the Absolute Power run. Next is the area of time, to which now was used. The locations to which the Justice League Unlimited visited, or we got to see in the story, were South Africa, the Watchtower, and Costa Rica. The cast of characters consisting of the people who would make up the original Justice League, plus the character of Airwave. We had the Challengers of the Unknown also making an appearance, but only in mention only. We had Stargirl and a couple of other characters. Of course, Batman and Blue Scarab, Jaime Reyes. For the overall rating of this, I give it a 7 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.